Good evening. This is PCTV, Prescott Cable TV, and Prescott Cardinal Television. Streaming on YouTube for about 5 years now. Our website, www.prescott-cable.org. Remember, these opinions expressed in our broadcast are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views, beliefs, or positions of PCTV, Prescott School District, their affiliates, or employees. I'm your announcer, Chris. Paul is on the camera. And we got Larry M. doing the producing and control room work here. Double duty here for Larry tonight. And we have a conference game. Kind of implications are for the conference title, but brackets have already been set for the playoffs. Prescott will welcome in Baldwin-Woodville. They will be the visiting team tonight. They're 11-8 overall, 6-6 in the Middle Border Conference. They're coached by Nate Palmer. Their starting lineup will be leading off with JT Dockel. Batting second, Dawson Vienendahl. Third will be Colton Palmer. Cleanup, Brody Reavers. Batting fifth, Landon Vienendahl. Sixth, Anthony Burnitz. Brady Hanson will bat sixth. Ryan Aho will bat seventh. Batting eighth and batting ninth will be Landon Kuski. And they'll be going against pitcher Zach Murphy, 32. The right-hander. I got my papers kind of messed up here, so this will be number one, JT Dockel leading off. Cardinals will have Monteith at first. Case Platson at second. Kokendorfer and Jack Matzik will be around the infield. First pitch in their first strike. Brody Timbers will do his normal catching job. And the 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Right field will be Griffin Westberg. Center field will be Zach Matzik. And left field will be Cullen Kosmowski, but he will not bat today. So here's the 1-1. Line drive, second base, right to him. Out number one. Right to the second baseman, Platson, with that blue glove. You always know that's Case out there. He's got that bright blue glove at second base. Good hit there from Dockel, but he's out. And here's Dawson Vienendahl. Senior left-hander. And that one's in there for a strike. Murphy coming out throwing strikes here in the first. Prescott split with Wisconsin Dells over the weekend. Good matchup there. Dells are ranked in the top 10 there in Division II. And that's a low 1-1. Prescott comes in 15-6 overall. We'll talk about the playoff seedings a little bit later here. 1-1 to Dawson Vienendahl. That's inside 2-1. Bennett Lochterman will play in right field. He won't bat tonight, at least to start. Righty-lefty matchup, the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball, second base again. Platson's got it. Throws to first, and he's got it. Out number two. The 4-3 put out. So 7 pitches, 2 outs here for Murphy. Good job here in the first. And here's Colton Palmer, the sophomore. 7 sophomores for this team. 1 freshman, 2 juniors, and 2 seniors. So that one's hit to left field. Comes in, and he's got it. 8 pitches for Murphy and the Cardinals in the first. We're through the first part of the first inning, 0-0. Leading off for the Cardinals will be Max Monteith, Evan Kokendorfer, Brody Temmers, Griffin Westbrook, Zach Matzik, Zach Murphy, Jack Matzik, Mason Livgard, and Case Platson against sophomore Anthony Behrens. Sophomore right-hander, that was inside, 1-0. Said 7 sophomores on this team, only 2 seniors and 2 juniors. And he thought about swinging there, 2-0. Monteith leads the Cardinals in batting average, .352. As he's usually on base in that number 1 spot. And they can utilize his speed as well. 3-0 here to call that a strike. 2-1. Leadoff hitter Monteith. And the 2-1. Ground ball, shortstop. Backhands it, strong throw, got him. Good play there by the shortstop, 6-3. Out number 1. And here's the other shortstop, Evan Kokendorfer. There, takes that one for a strike, breaking ball in there. So Cardinals will have a week. They'll play Thursday against Baldwin-Woodville, then they have a week off for the playoffs start. 0-1, 0-2. Couple of off-speed pitches there to start them, 0-2. And the 0-2 got him center field, over for a couple steps, and he's got it. Out number 2. About 56 degrees first pitch here. Cloudy skies. Chilly, not like the weekend. About 30 degrees cooler here today. Brody Temmers. Catching in that familiar 3 spot for him, takes ball 1. And the 1-0. Inside strike, 1-1. One from the sophomore pitcher. I don't know if he even touched his glove. So 2-1. And the pitch. Got him swing. 2-2 now. Out ahead of that off-speed pitch. Barron says has been throwing that off-speed pitch in there for strikes here in the first inning. So both pitchers pounding the strike zone. And the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball center field. In a couple steps, in another one, and he's got it. 1, 2, 3, go the Cardinals in the first. End of 1, no score. Top of the second, Brody Everts, cleanup hitter. Four seniors here for Baldwin-Woodville. Right-handed hitting. Baldwin-Woodville wearing their black with the red pinstripes and the red numbers. Kind of like that look. And Prescott in their home whites. Murphy out there at 8-pitch first inning. And there's a strike in there. Both pitchers doing a good job of getting ahead of hitters here. Both Murphy and Behrens ahead of the count. 0-1. Popped up in the infield. Plassen called off by Kokendorfer. Kokendorfer has it, out number 1. So we know that Veenendahl, it is not Dane. It's the other, I believe, relative, Landon Veenendahl. Got a Landon Veenendahl, this is Landon Veenendahl. Got a Dawson Landon, Dane Veenendahl for years. He's tortured Prescott. Basketball as well. Good track athlete was Dane. 1-0 count to Landon. In the 5 spot. The pitch. Popped up again in the infield. This time will be Monteith calls it. And he's got it out number 2. So a couple of kind of lazy pop-ups here in second. Here's Anthony Behrens. Pitcher versus pitcher here. And 2 outs. Murphy's got a sign in the look. That's fly ball center field. Running in hard, and he's got it. He went back like he's supposed to, came in, and how about that? A 5-pitch second inning for Murphy, and the Baldwin-Woodville's out here in the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score.
It's okay with me.
4, 5, and 6 for the Cardinals. Westberg coming to the box against Anthony Behrens. Both pitchers went 1, 2, 3 in the first. You can see his lineups. See what Westberg can do here. Takes the first pitch and he flies that to right field. Second baseman back. And neither of them called it. That'll drop for a hit. I think the second baseman was hoping the right fielder was there, but he thought the second baseman was going to catch it. So, however you can get on base for Prescott. First hit, Griffin and Westberg. And here's Zach Matzik. One of their big RBI guys here. Matzik comes into the plate. A good lead over there for Westburg. Out of the stretch now on the pitch. In there for a strike. Boy, that breaking ball is working. The off-speed pitch has been pretty good for him here to start. Prescott has not been very aggressive on the off-speed yet. And foul ball. Foul ball. Ump calls it foul. 1-0-2. But good job of Matzik not selling it, run down that line. So 0-2 now. And the 0-2 pitch. Just inside, 1-2. Didn't come back. He features a lot of breaking balls, a lot of off-speed pitches here for Barons in the first 2 innings. There's a fastball, ground flew back out of play. So 1-2 now. Westburg with a good lead over there. And he stays. Line drive, base hit, center field. So Zach Matzik with another hit here. First and second, no outs in the second for the Cardinals. Back-to-back hits. Here's the pitcher, Zach Murphy. Can help his cause out here. Couple RBIs out there for him. And the 2 hits have been, what do you know, off fastballs. Prescott has not really swung at the off-speed stuff here. 1-0 in the dirt. In the 7th spot today. Actually in the 6th spot today. My mistake. Ground ball, foul ball. Just missed the line. Just missed that third base line. That probably would have scored a run, too. Westbrook's got decent speed at second. So 1-1 now. Count even. Barons out of the stretch now with runners on. Not really holding Westbrook at second. And the pitch. Line drive, left center field. It's going back, but just got caught up. Wind blowing in a little bit, got kind of caught up with that wind. Good line drive there, out number 1. So here's Jack Matzik. He's also been good at RBI situations. Nice block by the catcher. Ball 1. We got Zach, Jack, and then Max at leadoff. It's like a riddle. So 1-0 now to Jack Matzik. Line drive up the middle, center field. Rounding third is Westbrook. Throw home, and he's safe. So an RBI single for Jack Matzik, and it's 1-0 Prescott. Down to second will be Zach Matzik. And still a threat here for Prescott in the second. So 3 hits here in the inning. That'll be lefty Mason Livgard. We got a problem with the ground here. Had some rain here early today and last night. So here's left-handed hitting Live Guard. And he takes a strike. Off-speed pitch for a strike. Number 9 here, Platton on deck. See if they can turn the lineup over here. Outside 101. Barron's just a sophomore, getting the start here tonight. The 1-1 to Live Guard. That's outside 2-1. Only the second 2-ball count here for Barron's. First couple innings here. It's been primarily throwing strikes. There's a line drive. Shortstop takes it himself, throws to first. Scoop by first. That'll be the inning. Prescott gets a run. They'll leave one on. End of 2, 1-0 Prescott. Top of the third for Baldwin-Woodville. 7, 8, 9. Murphy's retired all 6 here in a row. And that's just inside. Looked pretty close. Brady Hansen, the DH. And that's popped up pitcher. He'll take it himself. That's a pretty easy play. Out number 1.
Now batting, number 12, the catcher, Ryan Aho.
Catcher Ryan Aho, the number 8 hitter, steps into the box. The pitch to Aho, and that's foul down the line towards the batter's box. Kind of a muddy batter's box right-handed hitter tonight. And the 0-1 popped up right field, goes back, now in, and that's going to drop. That's that spot, Paul, where it's like same with Baldwin-Woodville. They both look at each other, and then all of a sudden the ball drops. Yep. So first hit for Baldwin-Woodville off the bat of Ryan Aho. The number 9 hitter, Landon Kuski. Kuski, another one of those sophomores here for Baldwin-Woodville. Aho and Kuski, both sophomores. So one out here in the third. Ground ball, third base, goes foul. Would have been a tough play. Good thing I rolled foul. It would have been a tough play because Kuski was running pretty hard. Murphy once again ahead of the batter here as he has these first few innings. Looks to first, got the sign and the pitch. Strike, 0-2. Nice fastball. See if the Cardinals can get a double play like Baldwin-Woodville did last inning. Hit it right to the shortstop. See if they can get one here. Or a strikeout. The 0-2 to Kuski. Up high, 1-2. Tried to have him reach for that high heat, but wouldn't go for it. And the 1-2 now. Right to short. And Kokendorfer misses it right through the legs of the shortstop. That's going to be an error. First and second now for Baldwin-Woodville.
Now batting, leadoff hitter, number 1, shortstop.
And hopefully that doesn't come back to hurt the Cardinals, but now top of the order here for Baldwin-Woodville. JT Dottel lined out to Platson at second, first inning. So now it's Baldwin-Woodville's turn to get some runs in here. And good pitch ahead of the batter again, 0-1. Murphy doing his job, throwing strikes. And now the 0-1 to the leadoff hitter. In the dirt, blocked by Temmers, 1-1. Brody's been so good defensively here at home. 1-1. And another block from Timmers. Just how you're supposed to do it. 2-1 now. He's also thrown out a fair share of base runners this year at home. Kind of shutting down the running game of the other teams. 2-1 now. And another one in the dirt. 3-1. So first 3-ball count here of the day for Murphy. In rare form here, 3-1. Don't want to walk him to load the bases here. Ground ball to third. He'll take it to third, throw to first. Nice play. What a throw by the third baseman, Jack Matzik. That was a cannon to first. And they end it on a double play. Going to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Prescott.
Second baseman, Pace Platson.
So bottom of the third here, Platson was on deck on the double play. It'll be 9-1 and 2 for the Cardinals. In the third, they turn their own nice double play here in the top half of the third to shut down the Baldwin-Woodville threat inside to Platson. So there's 1-0. And that's low strike, 1-1. And Kozmowski, like I said, is playing, but he's not batting today, Colin. So 1-1 now. Foul ball off to the right side, and they do have their car in the parking lot. No wonder why they keep growing out that tree. And their car's out in the parking lot. So 1-2 now. Ground ball, fair ball, third base. Strong throw across the diamond. Just like Matzik, a strong throw there. Colton Palmer, out number 1.
Now batting for the Cardinals. Number 10, first baseman, Max Monteith.
Not your typical Prescott crowd tonight on a cold night. Other stuff going on. Usually you see a lot of people down the line there with their cars. But I think every game this year we've seen people with blankets and stuff on. So 1-0 now to leadoff hitter Max Monteith. 0 for 1, ground out to short. Ground out to short. Throws, and he's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting number 10, catcher, Brody.
This will be Kokendorfer, Evan Kokendorfer.
Check out our shortstop right now, number 6. Coke.
He flew out to center field. 0 for 1 on the day. Barron's got a sign and a look. Good pitch. 0-1. Been a pretty good pitcher's battle here first 3 innings. Fire Hall Field. Cool night. In the dirt, 1-1. So 1-1 now. To the number 2 hitter, Kokendorfer. And that's that off-speed pitch again. 1-2. And they have not either seen it well or not wanted to hit it yet. They've taken a lot of off-speed pitches from Barron's. And here's the 1-2. Ground ball, pitcher backhands it. Throws to first, and a 1-2-3 inning. Prescott out in the third. But end of 3, Cardinals have the 1-0 lead. We're in the fourth now here at Firehall Field, 1-0 Prescott. They had to do a little diamond dust here in between innings. Box is getting a little sloppy, so put that down. Murphy here's out here for the fourth. And up high here to Veenendahl. Bounced out to Platson. So 1-0. Hawkins. Oh, 2-0. Dawson Veenendahl, senior. Like I said, only 4 seniors on this team. 7 sophomores and a freshman. And a couple of juniors. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1 now. It was just the 30th pitch from Atzik here to start the fourth.
And yes, that is correct. UWRF picked up baseball again. I believe that's right.
And that's fouled back to the backstop. 2-2.
After not having baseball for 20 years, so about 20 years.
The 2-2 now. Murphy to Veenendahl. Shakes off a couple pitches here. And the pitch. Line drive, center field. He's played perfectly. Perfect by the center fielder, out number 1. It's like he knew he was going to hit it there. That's 0 for 2 for Dawson Veenendahl. Here's Colton Palmer. 0 for 1.
Now, on Thursday, Prescott will go to Baldwin. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's at Bill Pond Park.
That's a strike. First pitch strike. As we've seen from Zach Matzik. Working out of the windup
So I guess they actually go to the high school for Baldwin.
off that left side of the rubber, first base side of the rubber. And that hit him. Yep, it hit him. So hit by pitch. Palmer, he'll take first. And it almost looks like Murphy isn't really on the corner of that rubber when he pitches. He's just towing it just by a little bit. I know last time he pitched here, there was a little conference at the mound of him not being on the rubber. I mean, right now it looks like he's not on it. But it's hard to tell here. Ground ball to short. This time Kokendorfer has it. Throw to second for 1. And they might have, runner did not slide. He ran right into Platson at second, but no call there. Looked to be like, didn't slide or get out of the way, but 2 outs.
Number 4, the first baseman, Landon Veenendahl.
So Everts, Brody Everts will reach on a fielder's choice. Here's Landon Veenendahl, first baseman. In their first strike, again. I'd say about 80% of his pitches have been strikes, I believe. The 0-1. Hit the right field, late jump, and got on a nice play. So Westbrook got a late jump on it, but made up for it, and a hit by pitch. Runner left on for Baldwin-Woodville. Going to the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Prescott. I didn't know if he was going to get that. He's Here we are in the fourth. It'll be Brody Temmers. And fourth inning for
Catcher, Brody Temmers.
Anthony Behrens, the sophomore. He'll go out there for the fourth inning. Just 3 singles given up and 1 run. So here's Temmers working through his second part of the lineup, second time, and there's a strike to Brody. See how he does second time through the order here. Prescott has been very conservative on those off-speed pitches today. That one's in the dirt, 1-1. We've had a couple inning-ending double plays for both teams here. Have kind of shut down the runs. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Be nice to see Brody get on here and utilize the middle order of this Cardinal lineup. Now 2-1 pitch. Hit deep to left field. And that is foul. That might hit someone's car out there. That was a tomahawk swing from Brody. He hit that about 320 feet in the air. But foul. And when he hit that, man, that flew off the bat. So 2-2 now. It's about 15 feet foul, 10 feet foul. And now Behrens wants another pitch here. Think about it. And a ground ball in between first and second. Behrens runs to first. Good cover by the pitcher. That's pitcher fielding practice at its finest right there. The 1-3 put out.
Number 15, right fielder,
Aiden Duro was the only home run I've seen last year. 2 years ago, hit it right over the kitchen table sign last year. Aiden Duro. So here's Westberg. Foul back to the backstop. Single and scored. He started off the second inning. The 3-hit second inning for the Cardinals, but ended in an inning-ending double play. Could have been more. And that's a nice pitch. Way ahead of it, 1-1. And that's been the key for Behrens today. That off-speed pitch has kept these Cardinals a little off balance here. So 0-2 now to the cleanup hitter, Westberg. Foul back, up and over the backstop. Came in with a .352 average for the team, number 1 on the team. Right above Temmers and Matzik. So 0-2. Ground ball, foul, just down the line. So both him and Timmers just missing the line here. Good swing off the bat of Westberg. Altoona playing Ellsworth this week. Battle for the Middle Border Conference with Cardinals here. There's a line drive left center field. Center fielder coming in, he's got it. Another fly ball out here. Out number 2 off Westberg.
now batting, number 26, center fielder, Zach Matson.
Here's Zach Matzik, also a single. Hit the ball right up the middle. And the pitch from Behrens. Out to center field again, right at him. And that's it here in the fourth. No runs, no hits for the Cardinals, nothing left on. End of 4, 1-0 Prescott. Top of the fifth, Baldwin-Woodville.
Number 15, the pitcher,
Anthony Behrens. Pitcher stepping in the box. He flew out to center field. 0 for 1 officially. Murphy, 36 pitches through 4 innings. And pitch 37 is a ball, 1-0. And that's in the dirt, 2-0. So 1 game behind Altoona for the conference title. Altoona playing 2 games with Ellsworth. And they have a bunch of non-conference games left afterwards. And there's a strike, 2-1. And 2-1. And strike, 2-2 now.
So next Thursday we'll likely see Brody or Jackson start again. Imagine if he reaches against Baldwin-Woodville.
So the 2-2. Ground ball, tough play, third base, running in. He's got it. Throw to first. Out, number 1 here in the 5th.
now approaching the dish. Number 5, the designated hitter, Brody Hanson.
Brody Hanson, DH. He popped up the pitcher, first pitch. Saw 1 pitch in his first at bat. Murphy just hit about 10 pitches per inning here. There's another strike, going 1. Hanson in the box. The pitch by Murphy. Hit to left field, but it's right at him. A lot of balls can hit right to the fielders. They did this scouting report tonight. Out number 2.
The catcher, number 12, Ryan Aho.
Now here's the only hit for Baldwin, Ryan Aho. The catcher. He got to second, and there's a hit to center field coming in, and that's right at him. Another 1-2-3 inning for Murphy and the Cardinals in the 5th. We'll go to the bottom of 5. 1-0 Prescott. Bottom of the 5th, pitcher Zach Murphy will hit for the Cardinals. Lined out to left, 0 for 1. And that's Bounces in the batter's box, ball 1. Both teams trying to get some offense going. Prescott's got a 1-0 lead, but it feels like they're going to need more here. Neither team really breaking through on either pitcher here. And there's a squibber to third off the hands. Out number 1 for Murphy. He's 0 for 2. Yeah. Jackson Matzik has the RBI for Prescott. Single and an RBI. Here's Barron's the pitch. Took it. I've not seen many swings by these Cardinals hitters on off-speed pitches today. Barron's has kind of kept them off balance with the off-speed stuff. And there's another one. That time fouled. That time he did go after the breaking ball. So 1-1 now. In the bottom of the 5th. Cardinals clinging to a 1-0 lead here. Both pitchers have been great here tonight. Throwing a lot of strikes. And over the head there, ball 2, 2-1. Yeah, Murphy's under 10 pitches an inning. And the pitch. Now 3-1 to Jackson Matzik. With Mason Livgard on deck. So in danger of walking his first batter here. The 3-1. And there's the first walk. So Cardinals doing it in a different way here. It's been kind of a strange night. No strikeouts from either side. And that was the first walk by both pitchers. It's just been strikes and quick outs. Yeah. I don't think I've ever had that yet in a game. There's a hit down left field line. And it's fair. Rounding second, going to third, sliding, and he's in there. Livgard with a nice opposite field double down that third baseline. Second and third one out here for the Cardinals.
Now batting number 12, second baseman, Case.
So bottom of the order here doing some damage for the Cardinals. And here's Case Platson with some RBI opportunity. Infielders will play in, or even with the base. Try to see if they can cut off the run at home here. And there's a squibber down the line, foul. That might have been bases loaded there. Because that would have been a tough play. So 0-1 to Platson. No pitch clock in high school yet. No pitch clock. The 0-1 to the number 9 hitter. And that's another foul. I think he might have hit his foot twice there. On deck will be Max Monteith. Now an 0-2 hole. Foul off to the right side. And that might do some damage. Kind of got knocked down by the big tree again. So 0-2 still. The stretch and the pitch. Ground ball to third. He holds, throws to first, just how you're supposed to do it. Great play by the third baseman. The runner has to hold. Out number 2. So now it's up to Max Monteith. 2 ground outs to short today for Max. He's 0 for 2. See if he can get one out in the green. Out in the, and he steps off. I don't know if he had the wrong sign there, if he saw something in the runners, but he stepped off right away there. Guy you want up here for Prescott. Good hitter. And there's a strike. Pull one out in the outfield green. And now Barron's the catcher. Looks like they're having some issues here because a mound meeting, Barron stepped off. Could be strategy here. Milk the hitter here. We had Barron's looking to get through 5 innings here and only left the 1 run. The 0-1 pitch to Monteith. Low 1-1. So 1-1 here. And the pitch. Line drives, center field, back a couple. And he's got it. And out number 3, the Cardinals leave 2 more on base. Squandered another chance to break it open. And to 5. 1-0 Prescott. Pinch hitter here for Baldwin-Woodville will be Miles Paulson, number 13, hit left-handed. Murphy in the 6th has been 1 hit from perfection here. That's outside, 1-0. He's not struck out a batter. He's not walked a batter. He's just thrown a lot of strikes. Has been an error. Kokendorfer has an error for the Cardinals. The 1-0. Takes 2-0. And as I mentioned that, now it's a 2-0 count. Did not have very good success with basketball either at the free throw line. So 2-0 now. He flies that one up to left side. That's going to hang up there. Left fielder comes in and out number 1. So he just missed a 2-0 pitch there and probably got to shake his head on that one. Here's Dockel, JT Dockel 0 for 2. Line out and a ground out. And that's a ball up high. Now playoff time here. Cardinals were seeded number 3 in Division III Section 1B. And here's the 1-0. That's fouled back over us. And they'll take on Owen Withy Thorpe. They're a co-op team. And they'll be the 14 seed. First game next Thursday here at Fire Hall Field. I believe 5 o'clock start. Haven't been confirmed that, but I believe it will be. Okay, we'll have to check on that. Ball 2 here Fall Creek gets the 1 seed. Elkbound gets the 2. Prescott lost by 1 to Fall Creek and beat Elkbound a week and a half ago here at home. But they get the 3 seed. And they get a chance to go through both those teams to make it to the section finals. 3-1 now. So a little bit of extra fire for the Cardinals here going into the playoffs. Line drive left field, right at him again. Another one of those hard hit balls right at a defender. Out number 2.
Now batting the center fielder, number 2, Dawson Wienendahl.
And here's Dawson Wienendahl. Takes the ball low. Also, don't forget to come and cheer on your Prescott Cardinals softball team. They play Tuesday against Tomahawk, number 6 ranked Tomahawk. Prescott got the 3. Chance to play Arcadia. If they win, there's a hit to left center field, cutting towards left, but he's got it. Out number 3, 6 shutout innings for Zach Murphy. We'll go into the bottom of the 6th, 1-0 Prescott. All right. Bottom of the 6th will be Kokendorfer to lead off. 0 for 2. Anthony Behrens in his 6th inning as well. Ground ball to third. First pitch. He's got it. Throws to first. Up the line. Makes the tag, and he's out. Always a dangerous play there down the line. Gets the tag, and he's out. We haven't forgot about our Booster Club members. I want to thank American Legion Post 61, Sternhost Chevrolet, Croy Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott. As we'll get Brody Temmers to bat here. There's a fly ball left field, hit pretty good, but he's back and he's got it. Another 1-pitch, 1 out here. Also, thank you to Heart, Hands, and Mind Childcare, Helmer Printing in Ellsworth, New Adventures Learning Center, Prescott Family Dental, PC Bonkers, River City Stitch, Shangri-La Salon, Prescott Tourism Committee, and the Wisconsin Credit Union. We thank you. We've not had a lot of breaks in this game here to kind of shout you guys out. Thank you to our YouTube and cable viewers as well. Remember channel 18, your replay channel. Educational things on there, replays of the games. 1-0 count. Oh, Griffin Westberg here. 1 for 2, single and scored. The only run here of the game by both teams. A rare 2-0 count from Behrens. And 3-0. And he walked him. Second walk of the day.
Not bad.
2-out walk for the Cardinals. He'll take it. And here's Zach Matzik. Has a hit. And he flew out to center field. So 2 outs here for Matzik. Outside 1-0. So 1-0. Yeah, that was a good pitch. He took a good pitch down the middle, 1-1. Ready, working out of the stretches, Barons. And the pitch. Ground ball to short. Nice backhand. Throws to second, gets the force out. And that's the end of 6. They'll have to close out here in the 7th. 1-0 Prescott. Is this really the last inning? Is this really the last inning? Holy crap. It's 6:08. Here's the 7th inning. Here's the 7th. Zach Murphy will close it out, try to get a shutout here. 54 pitches, no walks, no strikeouts, a hit by pitch, and 1 hit. Very effective and efficient night for him so far, and it'll be up to him to close it out. Be Colton Palmer to lead it off here for Baldwin-Woodville. 2 of them inside and high. And the 2-0. Foul off to the right side. But if you're charting his game here tonight, there's going to be a lot of reds, a lot of strikes. Just what they wanted out of Murphy. Come in, take care of business, and close this one out. The 2-1. Line drive, base hit, center field. So 2nd hit of the day for Baldwin-Woodville off the number 3 hitter Palmer. And we're not over yet. Brody Everts. He has a pop-up and a ground out 0 for 2. And that might be it for Murphy. And what a start for Zach Murphy. So they'll bring in Jackson Matzik. Will try to close it off here. But Zach Murphy, you got to give him a round of applause. What a great game he pitched. No walks, no strikeouts, 2 hits, a hit by batter, and he's responsible for the runner at first. And that is a crazy efficient game for Zach Murphy. He will go and play. He's got to switch gloves because he's got his pitcher's glove on. He'll play 3rd. And Jackson Matzik will try to close it off here. read off the Booster Club members another time here. Thank you to American Legion, Post 61, Cerno Chevrolet, Croy Insurance Agency, First National Bank of River Falls and Prescott, Heart, Hands, and Mind Child Care, Helmer Printing Ellsworth, New Adventures Learning Center, Prescott Family Dental, PC Bonkers, River City Stitch, Shangri-La Salon, Prescott Tourism Committee, and the Wisconsin Credit Union. We thank you YouTube and cable viewers. If you're watching there on YouTube, this has been a good game tonight. Very much a pitcher's duel here. As Murphy went 6 innings, shutout innings. Now it's up to Jackson Maxey to close it off here. Runner at first would be Murphy's obligation there. Shows bunt, pitches a strike. Palmer led off the inning with a single. So here's Brody Everts. And that's a strike. Throw to first, and he's back. Works a little bit more out of the middle of the mound as Murphy worked kind of on that first base side. And that's a foul. 1 and 2 now. So Everts can't get the bunt down. He'll have to swing away. And Jackson's got a bunch of pitches he can get him with here. And the pitch. Low. 2 and 2. Here's the cleanup hitter, Everts. And the pitch. Blocked by Temmers, 3 and 2 now. So Baldwin-Woodville hanging around here in the 7th. Trying to scrape across a run or two. And Matzik trying to get him out. The 3-2. Outside walked him. So all of a sudden, first and second, no outs here. Here's Landon Veenendahl, 0 for 2. Outfielders playing kind of deep here. They'll look to stay close. Platson stays close at second, shows bunt. Nobody's covering first, and Platson goes to, there we go. Little slow getting over there was Case, but he got it. Nice sacrifice bunt for Veenendahl. So they got the out. Now it'll be the pitcher, Behrens. He can all of a sudden put himself back in the lead here. Inside. He's got to dig in here and throw strikes. That's what it's kind of been the common theme tonight. 1-0 to Behrens. As he also pitched a great game here for Baldwin-Woodville. And there's a strike, 1-1, even the count. Good looking pitch there from Matzik. Dugout getting a little rowdy there for Baldwin-Woodville. And a nice block from Brody Temmers. 2-1. See his brother looking on, Barrett, in the crowd here tonight. Right behind the backstop. And 2-1 now. And in the dirt, 3-1. I think he just might be overthrown a little bit here. So get back in the zone here, 3-1. To Behrens, throw to second, look to second. Go ahead run at second here for Baldwin-Woodville. Tying run at third, 1 out. Here in the 7th. Ground ball to second is going to tie the game, and he bobbles it. And everybody's going to reach. So the walks come back to haunt. Barris will go to first.
Runner scores. We're tied at 1.
Now batting number 5 for GH. Brody Henson.
And nobody's out on the plate.
Second error for Prescott. An error and a walk in the inning.
Cardinals are having
Has scored a run for Baldwin-Woodville. Now all of a sudden, the go-ahead run at third. Going to get a conference here.
conference here between the home umpire and the coach for both.
We'll see what Baldwin does here at first and third. See what Prescott's move is here if the runner tries to go to second.
Brody Hanson with an opportunity to give
So Hanson will be the batter. Brady Hanson, 0 for 2.
Brady Henson steps in.
up here, keeping it tied at 1.
And a block there. Runner will go to second. And Timbers kept it close. So second and third, 1-0 count. Brody's doing everything he can to keep the ball in front of him here in this inning. And he's done a nice job.
Now the infield coming in. Prescott going to try and cut off the run home.
1-0 count, the pitch. Ground ball to second. Nobody's at first. And he bobbled it again. So another bobble at second. The go-ahead run scores. Baldwin-Woodville takes the lead 2-1. What a change of events here. One down here. Sack bunt. Sack bunt. So still only one out, first and third. Runner goes to second to let him go. Calls a strike. Here's Ryan Aho. That's it. That's the only out is the sack bunt. And another one missed by Platson. And they're going to score 2 runs. And that's another error on the second baseman. Just got by Case's glove there again. And 4 runs have scored here in the 7th.
Maybe we should have kept the other pitcher.
So Matzik will be out. He only got 1 run. And it'll be number 18, Colin Kosmowski, will come out of the outfield to try to get 2 outs here for Prescott. What a change of events here. Prescott had him dead in the water, but that's why they play the full 7 innings. Baldwin-Woodville has come back on a walk, a hit, and 3 errors in the inning. Have scored 4 runs for Baldwin-Woodville. And we still only have 1 out here. And it's just kind of unfortunate for Case Platson at second there. He's had a couple go off his glove, then bobbled a couple, and that happens, you know. So Kosmowski will come in. Jackson will go back to third. So Zach Murphy will not get the win. He'll get the no decision today. It's just 1 hit for him. So he's off. The books are off on him. And you look at Barons for Baldwin-Woodville now in line for the win. As crazy as that is. So this is Landon Kuski, number 6, back hitting again. Paulson hit from last inning. Now he's back in there. Hit this, and it's off Platson again. And that's, I hate to say it's going to be error number 3 for him in the inning. 4, error 4. The frustration by Case is very high right now. He's got to get back in there, get that glove down. So unfortunately, 4 errors in the inning and a walk, and there's still one out. There's a strike all the way back to the leadoff hitter, JT Dockel. 0 for 3.
The order up now for Baldwin.
Hit to second. There's Platson. He's got it. Throws to second, and they got the out. Throws to third. He's out. Ooh. He looked to be out at third, but he dives back in there. Big thing is they got the out at second, so 2 outs now. So Platson can erase that now. He got the out. He's back out there now. Left-handed hitting Dawson Vienendahl now. Runner goes to second. They let him go. So Dockel down to second. Aho at third. 2 outs here. This time Monteith feels it, throws to first, and he's out. Kosmowski does his job. He comes in, gets the last 2 outs, but it was all Baldwin here. 4 errors, a walk, and a hit. New score, 4-1, Baldwin-Woodville.
Baldwin-Woodville 4, Prescott 1. You're left Prescott on the baseball right here.
So all of a sudden, Murphy, who started the game, came out with the lead. He's now off the hook with a no decision. He's batting here in the 7th, now trailing 4-1. Behrens is going out there for his 7th inning. He's looking to get a complete game. 1-0 now. And he's pitched just as good as Murphy did. And there's a strike. And there is, yes, there is a 5 in the error spot for Prescott. 4 in the 7th. And the walk, and that's kind of been the name of the game here. Ground ball foul, third baseline. 1-2. So it's kind of Prescott's been kicking themselves here this game. They've kind of let Baldwin come back here on errors. And walks. 1-2 up high, 2-2. So see if they can come back here and put up a 4 spot and win it. Murphy's 0 for 2. And the pitch. Line drive, I think, right to him. Over the head. He came in on it and it was over his head. And that's going to get to the wall. And that'll be a leadoff double here in the 7th. We've seen so many balls hit right at the defenders today, but that one's over the defender finally. So another hit here for Prescott. Their 5th of the day. See if they keep Barons in. Pitch count's not a factor for him, only 77 pitches.
77 pitches here for Barron. And right now it looks like they're just going to talk to him out there. And
Prescott's got to see what they want to do too.
but Prescott hoping
So Jackson was the pitcher out there that came on relief for Murphy.
as Cardinals need their bats to come alive here.
And that's in there, inside corner for a strike. So good effective mound meeting here. Barron's back in the strike zone. Working ahead of Jackson Matzik. The 0-1 pitch. High, called strike 2, 0-2. So now you can do anything. They have not really swung at the off-speed stuff here tonight from Barron's. Let's see if he goes back to that off-speed. Nope, fastball outside, 1-2. Just missed the corner. And inside, 2-2. Murphy, the runner at second, led off the inning with a double. Jackson trying to make amends here, get on base, maybe driving a run. Up the middle, base hit. No outs, and they're holding him at third with no outs. And first and third, no outs here for Prescott. And you got good hitter at the plate now.
Now batting for Cardinals would be hitter number 23, Mason Livgard.
Livgard had a nice double down the left field line his last at bat. We'll take that again. Another double down the left field line. So Barron's trying to work out of a rare jam here in the 7th, as the Cardinals had to work out of their own in the 7th. And Colin Kuzmowski did a good job getting those last 2 outs for Prescott. There's a strike to the left-handed hitting Livgard. And the 0-1 throw to first. Prescott down to the last 3 outs here, trailing by 3. Runners at the corners, no outs. Livgard. And a strike. So Livgard hit one down the left field line for a double. 1 for 2 officially. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right field. And that's in that no man's land. Run will score. Runners will move up, and it's 4-2 Prescott. So Mason Livgard has hit the ball well tonight. RBI single. That's that no man's land. Right behind the second baseman. And we'll get pitch hitting Charlie Roll here to hit for Case Platson.
28 Charlie Roll for Case Platson.
Be a lefty-righty matchup for Charlie. They're looking in the dugout now. Yep, Charlie will hit. Now, I don't think they're pinch hitting him to bunt. Typically, have a better bunters on the bench. But you're putting Charlie in there to swing away. So Roll will hit. I thought Platts would be the guy to put the bunt down, but they want Charlie to hit.
think they're trying to see if he can become the DH for Case. I don't know.
So no outs here in the 7th. 4-2 now. Both teams scoring here in the 7th. And there's a strike. Takes the first one. Tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. Winning run at the plate. 0 for 1. And 0-2 over the house. And inside the fence. They'll go and let the dog out and find a toy for the dog. 0-2 now. Important at bat here to flip it over to the top of the order. Ground ball to second. They're going to get the out at second. Throw to first. And he's out. He slid to first. Double play. And that is why I said possibly want to bunt. So Livgard will be forced out. Now it's up to Max Monteith. Magic goes down to third. But now 2 outs here. And that's blocked by the catcher, Aho. Both these catchers have done a nice job behind the plate. Aho and Temmers. Barron's trying to close it off, trying to go 7 innings here. Pitch 90 in their first strike. 1-1. The guy you probably want up to extend the game here is Monteith. And that's right center field. Center fielder over, and he has it, and he catches it. A comeback here for Baldwin-Woodville in the 7th. They're going to win this game 4-2. 4 runs, 2 hits, no errors for Baldwin-Woodville. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 5 errors for Prescott. Baldwin-Woodville will go to 12-8 overall, 7-6 in the conference, and Prescott will drop to 15-7. They will play same 2 teams here on Thursday at Baldwin-Woodville, and next week playoffs here Thursday against Owen Whitty Thorpe out of the Clover Belt East. That'll be next Thursday. And don't forget about the girls softball next Tuesday against Tomahawk here at home. Final score tonight, Baldwin-Woodville 4, Prescott 2. Have a great night, everyone.